the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday out there with Johnson. And it's Brown in at the small forward. You take a look at the Suns. They've had some chances in this series, but haven't been able to take advantage. Greg, tonight is their last chance.
And Kevin, there are no tomorrows unless it's vacation planning. But talking to them, they're not ready to concede. If they win here, they go home for Game 6. Then if they can win that, boy, anything is possible in a Game 7.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Johnson from Jason Tatum.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. Outside, KD. And Beal kicks to Jones. Beal against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Beal with another miss.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for Johnson.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And that one drops.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Jones. Outside for Beal. Outside Durant. And the 3 ball is good.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot it.
Johnson, that's for 2. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Boston leading by 9. Tatum dishes to Johnson. This one for 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. So it's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the basket by Johnson.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Passes it to Nurkic. He dishes it to Beal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
First and foremost, Bradley Beal is
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Boston. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Johnson is out there with Curry, and it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. Boston has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Wasted no time on that one. 18 points for Johnson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Keeping the defense honest. Can't be over-aggressive against Booker.
All right, we'll look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Outside for Durant. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Durant's got 6.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Again, the miss by Johnson. Suns trail by 21. Here's Booker. Durant trying to break free, and he converts the layup.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Johnson from outside, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Near the three-point line, it's Morris, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Celtics leading by 20. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First way to attack there and then create the contact.
Boston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Nurkic checked in for Phoenix. Tyus Jones comes in for Monte Morris. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Suns was tremendous. He picked up 39 points and was reliable as ever from distance. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
The Celtics making a switch here. Kate is checked in. And for the Suns, Beal comes in for Dunn. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Booker. Beal can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He gets it in there.
Well, you know, there's still some value in the mid-range jumper, especially when it's Jason Tatum taking the shot.
And now they've chosen the full court man-to-man.
Here's Jones. And just miss after miss right now. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And again, Boston with the triple.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Jones looking for an opening. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And the shot is good.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
For Phoenix, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Nifty move. The rebound by Holiday. The Celtics have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Johnson against Jones. Here's Nurkic. Rebounded by the Celtics. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Fires from the wing. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Tatum. 34 points for Johnson.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Here's Holiday. No scoring in this one.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Beal from deep three-point land. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics. Go.
52. The Suns 16.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Up front, Durant plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Booker out there with Jones. And it's Beal in at the 3, the small forward. Johnson, that's for 2. And another basket for Boston.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Stolen by Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, Holiday's one of those guys they can ask a lot of, whether it's guarding the opponent's best player or orchestrating for his teammates.
And Phoenix has possession. Now Booker. The dish to Jones. The pass to KD. Over Porzingis. Durant, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Pass to Durant. Pass to Jones. Kicks it out to Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Tatum passes to Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. KD dishes to Jones. Pass to Booker. They need this. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Outstanding vision there from the Latvian. Porzingis showing he can read the floor, capable of setting his guys up.
Up top, Durant, guarded by Tatum. And it goes down 2 points. Durant's got 8 points.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. And Johnson now top of the key. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Booker draws the double. Right wing, nobody near Nurkic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80%. Celtics hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Another shot, Nurkic. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup. Nurkic has got his first basket of the night.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And taken away by Johnson. Fires the three. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Booker against Holiday. The drive by Booker over Holiday. No good from Booker.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Ripped away. 43 seconds left in the third. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. Morris right side. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Johnson from good. Another from three.
And he's knocked the third most three-pointers in a single game in NBA playoff history.
GA, one of the best games of his life, or anyone's, any players for that matter. He's been unstoppable. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Celtics running away with this one. And right after that,
22.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. But
making some changes. Kate is checked in, and it's Johnson in for Pritchard. Kevin Durant's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Morris inside, covered by Johnson. We've got Johnson, also Seth Curry out there, and it's Cornette. Hits it again. Wow!
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Craig, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone break his record. I mean, this is crazy.
Okogie's checked in for Phoenix. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Devin Booker. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Morris, no good. And for the Celtics, their shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game.
And wow.
And again for 3.
What can you say? Wow, he's done it. The most three, and after catching their breath, this crowd now showering him with a well-deserved applause.
LGH put on a shooting clinic for sure. One of the best we've seen in playoff history.
Well, his three-point shooting has been incredible tonight, and it feels like there's nothing that the defense can do to slow him down.
Boston, timeout. Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
So it's the Celtics now.
Give it up once again for Celtics.
Fires for 3. And again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Curry against DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Curry. Ahead. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Curry.
Assist
And
from
taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Second team foul.
Free throw good for Morris. Al Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And Morris drops them both. Morris against Johnson. Long range from the inbound, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Now here's DiVincenzo. Morris outside. The rebound by Johnson.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And here is Morris. And the Boston Celtics have done it. They are now the NBA champions.
Celtics 130, the Suns 40. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.